Hi, guys, welcome to another episode of All Things Make Sense. Today, we are talking about time. Now, before I start off, I quickly want to introduce myself. The reason I don't usually because I don't have any credentials, I'm not a psychologist, a doctor, any of that. I'm just here to share my journey with you. I'm an average corporate girly, that's about it. And I really like theories, I really like to be hopeful about life. I like to grow, and that's all I want to share. So let's get right into it. So, what if I told you your past is nothing but an illusion? The author Dan Miguel-Ruiz in the book Mastery of Love says that your past is nothing but a dream. Think about it. When you visit your past memories, say when you were 11 or 12 years old, how much are you able to recollect? Maybe some names, some of your childhood friends, some teachers, some events, some significant events that you experienced, but most of it, it's gone. It's as good as a half remembered dream. Yeah, when I read that for the first time, it literally gave me chills. But think of it, every time we recollect a memory, we do not recollect it the same exact way. Every time something is different, and it honestly depends on who you are as a person now, who you believe you are, what your beliefs are as a person now. That every time when you recollect a memory, it is different. Some things stand out every time, and it's not the same. So, in a way, every time we visit these memories, we are rewriting them. So, the past is technically not set in stone. Now, I know people will argue, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about future. We all will agree that the future has not happened yet. The future is in the future. We can talk about the future, but it will always happen in the now. But what if I told you? Einstein said that time is nothing but a stubborn illusion. All the timelines, past, present, future, they all exist at the same time. So, does this mean that the future is set in stone? Maybe it is. But then that thought just makes life so not meaningful because everything is predestined. Do we not have free choice? Maybe it isn't set in stone. Maybe future is not set in stone and we do have free choice. That makes time a very flexible construct where, as said earlier, even the past we are rewriting and the future we are deciding as we go by. Um, so time is if time is an illusion, then how is it existing? It's essentially a mental construct of our brain to process things. Because a 10-year-old me and a 20-year-old me and a 50-year-old me cannot exist at the same time. I've been a lot into this manifestation content lately, and I came across the person called Neville Goddard and his teachings, which are, by the way, kind of an eye opener. What he says is that our reality, our external reality, is nothing but a reflection of our inner consciousness. Think about it this way, right? You decide you want to buy a car and you do your research and you've decided, oh, this is the car I think I'll buy in 6 months' time when I have XYZ funds coming in, and this will happen, that will happen. And then you step out of the house. The minute you step out of the house, you start seeing that bloody same car everywhere, which you did not before. So, this is a classic, super quick example of your inner thoughts defining your outer reality. So, what do we really have if the future is flexible, past you can rewrite? What do we really have? We have now, and that's exactly where we are meant to do and make changes for the ideal life that we want to live. If we drop our past beliefs, our past programming, and adopt the ideal programming from the future that you want to have. Supposing in the future you want to be a, you want to buy a house. So you adopt that programming of the future you who has a house and have your thoughts and beliefs changed in the now as per that future event, then that event will happen in your reality. It will unfold in your reality. Yes. Another thing I want to add over here about Neville Goddard, which I found super fascinating, is that as he kept on saying that your outer reality is nothing but a reflection of your inner reality, inner consciousness. Your outer world is nothing but an effect, and the cause is your inner consciousness. So, what do we people really always try to do? We try to we are trying to change the outer world. We are trying to control it and change it, and we get frustrated and we come back to step one. We are trying to change the effect, but what we really need to do is change the cause. And all these changes, all the reprogramming, rewiring, that happens in the now. In the now, what you believe you are, that will define your past and that will define your future. Yes, a very theoretical type video. I don't know what to call it exactly. But let me know your thoughts, and I hope to see you soon. And I hope this made sense to you. Thank you. Bye bye.